Hey there everyone, PhilChill here, and today I wanted to talk about a new game that is still in development, but promises to be a really great experience for all, and that is Coral Island. As a quick disclaimer, everything you're going to see today and hear is a work in progress and can change at any given time. The game is being developed by an Indonesian game studio, Stairway Games, and the setting of the game is what makes it stand out from other games in its genre. As it's set in a tropical Asian setting, which offers a colorful and lush landscape with a diverse set of characters that you can meet in the game. But the biggest thing is that this game also offers an underwater part, which is to preserve and nurture the corals of the island, as the name of the game suggests. A few really interesting features that will make Coral Island very unique is that from the start we will have co-op multiplayer. Children will age with time in the game, and the best thing of all, we will have a slider which will set how fast time passes in the game, so we aren't always in a hurry. Additional features in the game will be cooking, which will have a lot of recipes you can learn to cook from various cuisines, improving the town by building various facilities, and it will also have an online up to 4 players, which can be co-op local or online. The game will have over 50 NPCs that you will be able to meet, and some of which can be romanced, which will be an amazing thing in getting to know everyone on the island and more. The game will also feature Merfolk as part of a stretch goal which was accomplished on Kickstarter, which will add the Merfolk Kingdom as well as 20 Merfolk, from which you can befriend 10 of them and romance 2 of them. The villagers will have different outfits for every season, which is a really great thing as an added immersion, as well as making the game dynamic for the player. The hand-drawn portraits are really awesome and beautiful, which makes me want to play the game even more. When married to any of the available bachelors or bachelorettes, you can have up to 2 children which will be able to grow up, and they will have their own personalities which you can influence or choose not to as they grow up, by letting them discover their own personality. It's worth noting that not only the player's children grow up, but also the children in the town, and with every growth phase they unlock new schedules and dialogues. The feature that makes Coral Island different from any other farming sim is that you can dive in the game to nurture and clean the coral reefs. The game seems to have 4 different diving spots that you will be able to unlock as you progress in the game. As you progress in cleaning out and nurturing the reefs, fish will slowly come back to them, which you can then fish for. We have a short video showing how the fishing mechanic works in the game without any fishing minigames like in Stardew Valley, but as it's in a prototype, the end feature may be totally different. Your character will also have a skill tree, which you can upgrade. You will be able to earn points as you do actions in the world, which you can then use to unlock skills. There will be 3 different skill trees which will offer different bonuses, but depending on what you use mostly in your playthrough, you can upgrade that. Since Coral Island is a farming game, it will have both farming and ranching. Farming will offer planting many standard crops we know of, but also some more exotic crops native to Asia. We will also have some interesting fruit trees as well as fruit plants, which add more to the game. For ranching, we will have a really amazing and beautiful animals both in the coop and the barn. In the coop, we will have chickens, ducks, quail and peafowl, and in the barn we will have goats, llamas, pigs, cows, sheep, and the most adorable of them, which is the luwak. This was the first time that I have heard about this animal, and I looked it up. I can only say that the pictures are really cute, and I can't wait to have the animal in the game as well. Another interesting thing that Coral Island offers is a huge variety of pets you can choose from. There will also be 2 categories of pets in the game, which are regular pets, which you can choose at the start of the game in the character creation and are locked in when you start the game, and mythical pets, which are unlocked towards endgame and can be swapped at any time. You will be able to have one of each mythical and regular pet at any given time, which is something interesting. The regular pets can stay on your farm and house, but the mythical ones can follow you throughout the island all the time. On the island, there will also be a mine which seems to work similarly like the one in Stardew Valley, where you will have to go mining for gems, ores and stone, while defeating many monsters along the way. There will be an elevator which will connect some floors for easier transport there, and going downwards will produce more results overall. For the combat system, I think from the videos that we can see that it works similarly to the one from Stardew Valley, which is quite okay since I quite like that system, which is quite ordinary, but it doesn't mean that it will stay like that forever, because for the released version there may be a different combat system implemented. On the island there will also be a museum where you can donate fish and bugs you catch, which can be kept in an aquarium or terrarium so you can visit the museum and admire your collection. This is something I quite enjoy and like in games, as it makes you have a sense of accomplishment after completing a whole collection. Character and farm customization in Coral Island will be massive, letting you choose your body type, detailed face, hair and more, making the perfect character for you. They recently announced a trailer how the character customization works when creating your own character for the first time. The town will also have a hair salon, which may offer an option to change some of your character's looks, but it's not confirmed. For the farm, there will be a few different styles you can choose from, and then decorate them to your heart's desire. I just can't wait to see what kind of decorations we will have for our farms and what we can do with that as well. The final stretch goal on the Kickstarter was island hopping, which was reached and it will be introduced as endgame content. It says you could slowly build a ship and explore the surrounding islands, which will really add to the endgame. This is quite interesting, as knowing that in the endgame content you could discover and explore the surrounding island to your own and discover their own flora and fauna, which can be really interesting for the game. Coral Island will go through a bunch of phases before its final release. Since the Kickstarter ended, the alpha phase should be next. It was announced for June 2021, but it was delayed for July 2021. After the alpha ends, at the end of 2021, there will be an early access launch followed by the final launch in 2022. The game will be available on PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation and Xbox. I really think this game will have a lot to offer and it will be a really fun game that can rival that of Stardew Valley. I can't wait for it to come out so we can try it out, and I will cover it after it releases. There are really many things about the game that I quite enjoy, from the art style to the colors. So I really can't wait and I'm hoping for this game to come out sooner. What do you think? Will it meet our expectations of it? And what do you think overall of the game? Leave your answer in the comment section below. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it. And if you'd like to see more content like this, feel free to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out any future videos. And as always, I will see you in my next one. But till then, stay safe.